So, it's day one. Just had a hassle with my phone trying to copy the address in because running a minor bit behind for the schedule that I've given myself to get there for. Be before actors still, but you know, nice to get there ahead of everybody else. But yeah, I was trying to copy the address into Google Maps, and it just wasn't having it. Anyway, catch up when I get there. So here's the some of the crew on our day one shoot, back and hopefully ready. We've got no sound yet, but that's to be sorted soon. Sound's being collected, and we'll see how this day goes and make judgments on if this goes as swimmingly as expected. Everything else should be fine, hopefully. I'm disappointed by this crew size, but it's nothing that we could have done.
This tripod is absolutely horrendous.
The fact we've basically got a crew of 3 for this is absolutely horrendous.
And if I try to take
yes.
it further, because I loosened this one so that they can extend, it didn't work. When I asked them, they didn't have any more.
Yeah, I think.
Let me just straighten.
Just an eye level sort of thing. So.
I'm trying to straighten it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There we go.
Should move the.
If you can make it central, the sofa.
Yeah. Hold on. So I need to be here then.
Yeah. So once Finley's moved that.
Okay. Then I want some of the stuff out there. I need to connect the screen. Oh, let me see.
Don't look at the light again, Rue. This is being recorded on the production log now.
Cheers.
So I keep some bottles of the water down here and some up there, just so they've got quick access to it.
Makes sense, yeah. We're not going to see behind there, so. It's been nicer from up here.
Really, with the camera?
With my camera, that.
Shall I take a photo and show it to
We finally, after half an hour into when we should have started, got what we need. There is absolutely nobody up in the balcony. That's not a thing, and it has been risk assessed, no matter what anybody tells you. Apologies, we're about like half an hour behind or something, but we finally managed to set up the light and get it ready. Yes, please.
your foot then? Is it tracking his foot going down?
Yeah.
Will that work if you're making it like obviously filming other stuff in other buildings, but it's still sort of continuity wise? Like having the staircase and that, but it's still like.
Try go upstairs. Yeah. So it's just lift it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, go down. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put it more backwards.
Boy, that's going to be bad for the lens. That's a lot of lens flare. Let's take this production log upstairs. And
This is called Feed the Crew.
I'm fine.
No, I brought it for you now, you have to feed it.
I was wondering where it was.
I've got some oat, which are gluten free, so oat biscuits.
I'm good, honestly good.
It's
I've
like
got a packet of there, one's in my bag.
Okay.
yeah, that lighting looks so much better on there than it does on my camera.
It'll be snuggling up with you.
For the eye line, that would be best.
That'll be cute.
Because it's gonna be like a POV shot of you both looking at
Yes, yeah.
Tom. Yeah,
Bob.
Thorn. Bob.
Thorn.
Thorn.
Combining Bob and Thorn together.
And then can we do the dance?
9 minutes remaining on the SD card.
Excellent. And that will be day one's wrap for scene 11.
Well done.
thank you very much, everybody, for being able to just be a part of the production for just in general.
Thank
I
you for
suppose.
letting us.
Yeah. You didn't have any choice, you said he had to.
So it's the end of the day. It's actually 6:30. It's 41 minutes past. So basically 22:02. Didn't have time for all this production log on set because it was literally just the three of us, which meant, you know, all hands that can be spared must be spared, and we were trying to get very, very quickly have things put together. We'll see how this production log fares tomorrow. It's a busy day anyway, so but yeah, we wrapped at about just after 5:30. Had a break. I didn't get back here until after 9, and yeah, it's now basically gone 20 to 2, and I've only just finished all the stuff that I have to do because I had to sort out emails and messages letting people know exactly what dates were confirmed for what times were confirmed for tomorrow. Just hoping we have enough time in the day. Thankfully most of the scenes we need to do are like 3 shots each. Well, I say most, I mean there's 2 important ones which are 3 shots, one before that at the beginning of the day, which is going to be just whatever we can do. After that it gets annoyingly complicated, and so I had to try and sort through the shots there, figure out how am I going to do it, especially as one of the actors kind of needs to leave around 5, so get his stuff done first, figure out what shots need to be done with him first, which means shooting the 2 scenes out of order, 2 scenes that use the same location, the same space, but they're separated by another 2 scenes that will be filmed on Thursday. And we've got a 8:30, so I've got to wake up at 7 to make sure I'm awake enough to walk at 8, to get there at 8:30, to load the van, get the kit up to the location by 9, start filming hopefully by 10. I could have stopped like an hour ago, at this point probably about 2 hours ago, but I had to format the cards because the SD cards were being annoying, and also with how much stuff we've been recording anyway, they can't hold any more storage than the day's shoot that we did today, so I had to spend 20 odd minutes transferring the footage after trying to make sure that everything was planned, and also, you know, letting actors know, you know, what's going on tomorrow. So we'll see how things end up. Already looking forward to Friday. Officially the start of day 2. Let's go. It's a whole day shoot, so normally I wouldn't be doing this. I have to do best to try and get on with things that I don't normally enjoy. Need to be outside by the bus stop by 8 to meet the rest of crew, and that's just under 15 minutes. So I didn't have time for continuing this production log. Hello, Abba, back there.
Hello.
That's the snacks table. So yes, I didn't have time to do this because we got here, and as I'm taking you through a tour of this lovely house that's used for weddings and stuff, and to be fair matches the photos, but confused me with what they said was available, because this is the drawing, which is fair and nice, but in the next room I'm going to go to is what they list as the library, because it's called the Old Library. So yeah, got showed all the rooms and came through, and you know, just had a mental breakdown because what I'd prepared was wrong. I should have trusted my instincts based on the images rather than what I was booking, because then what we're filming today would have been what we're filming today. But I scheduled different scenes, and it's marked what some of the actors have learned, and you know, that obviously puts us back. And so I've got to adjust things. I had to adjust things for about 2 hours. Rethink, recollect my mind, what scenes can be done. Thankfully there are scenes that were ambiguous, and so we were doing those. Started later than I wanted, but what are you going to do? Cracked on. We've got a master shot and 2 shot. Now we just need close-ups. This is the scene we're setting up. This was our ambiguous scene that's now been used for several things, and this door is closing by the wind. But if we look, Detective Inspector Michael Thorne. It does beep. No problem. I can stop the camera, so I just want to double check a moment. Bring it over.
What's the shot before?
One week. Right on here.
Alright, how many shots?
This will be 5.
How many shots in together for today? Total.
I plotted 7 maybe for this.
What's an
90
average?
scenes.
Average.
I don't know, 5, 6 per scene maybe, between that and
So you don't know how many shots we can have?
not perfectly. So yeah, potentially I think it would be worth having, because if we have a close-up of Bob, we need the streaming port fast. I think.
Okay, that's it. So it's just that scene, keep it moving past, that's it.
They'll have to check, they have got another.
Yeah.
Just about to find what's the actual line? Like this. Is that going to be alright? Because it won't matter if I move the chair.
Yeah, no, because it's like a couple hours later as well, so.
So, shush Lizzie, don't try and talk. I don't saw, but do you want us to, is it in the whole, the first line?
Yeah.
She says I don't feel.
So you say easy, and that's...
If I come on that side,
Yeah.
And then you can continue around the chair while.
then I can go straight to
Well, it was often blurry.
No.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep it.
We took a break to look at a deer because we had a distraction in lack of lines being said and cinematographers coughing. But there's the deer that caused a minor extra distraction. Yeah, I can do that tonight.
Yeah.
It would be simpler than...
Yeah.
Anyway, we've wrapped day 2, and that's somehow in 2 days we've done half of a 24-minute film. Don't ask, and we won't explain, because, well, I guess the explanation is we cut back on how many shots we could do, which is the reason I was very adamant about trying to get some quality cast members, which we have absolutely got. Oh, you got it through, I missed it. That's no fun. Right, I have to get my camera and then you get it through. Never officially said it, but we wrapped kind of on time. Technically we were an hour early. And yeah, this is the end of day 2. We have filmed just over half out of 24, 23 pages of script. We have 11 left to go. So, despite a massive bloomin' cock up this morning, on my part, mostly just because I didn't know what I was using, to be fair. I couldn't check the place, I made a plan, but it was the wrong plan. But then, this is why I'm the king of improvisation. Self-proclaimed. And why my special skill is luck. So, there were some plans, some stuff we could not film at all today because didn't fit. Basically wrong location. Hoping tomorrow has what we need. If not, we'll just make it up. Thankfully there was one location that I left on Friday that was non-specific. We didn't really need anything specifically for it, so we just left it ambiguous and figured that's something we can film instead. We walked around the house. I explained that bit actually earlier. It's been too long, I don't remember what's happened today. Got 3 scenes done today. It was originally meant to be 5. Is it 6 tomorrow? Maybe 6 tomorrow, depending on timing. I don't think we can get that done before 4. I think we have to get things done before 4 for certain reasons. Even though we have the place until 10, basically, pretty sure anyway. We've got that going on, and we probably won't be doing 6 scenes tomorrow. We can definitely aim for 4. Bump the 2 that we don't do onto the next location. Hope they have the right location. But yeah, they no longer have to be the. Probably shouldn't actually. Probably should, considering it. I guess I can't prove. Depending on what we have tomorrow, things probably will be bumped tomorrow to Friday. Just because if it's a stately home, that's even better than 1,000 times better than what we had today. But at the same time, it is very costly. So, would it fit? Maybe not. And I'm very much running off of the hope and luck that people go, yeah, you know, posh rich houses have loads of different rooms that look nothing alike, because, you know, rich people like to show off and go, here's this fabulously decorated room, and then on the other side of the house we have this other fabulously decorated room that's decorated in a completely different style, and the 2 rooms do not match, nor do they look like they were in the same building. So thankfully the ceiling isn't really entirely visible in most shots so far, so yeah, running off of that as a, you know, doesn't raise suspicion that it's multiple different locations, four different locations for one manor house. Might be smart though to bump things, because if it is stately, it might look a bit more like a castle. It is kind of a rather different aesthetic to what we've been getting, but again, make do with what you can and just get it done.